So to get a feel of what Pycarets do, we need to go to the website of Pycaret. Um, yeah, so the website, we need to load. Yeah, so this is the website. It looks kind of nice. Let's try to see how Pycaret works in a short period of time. So we need to install Pycaret, but before I install, let me create a virtual environment. And three, Pycaret environment. Then I'm going to activate that environment. Pycaret environment. Then I'm going to activate that environment. Source Pycaret environment. Activate. Let's install these packages. Pip install Pycaret. Yeah, so from the documentation here, you see pip install Pycaret. I'm going to be using Jupyter, so I'm going to install also Jupyter Lab, and I'll be back when everything installs. So Pycaret has installed, and if we try to look carefully into what was installed, you find that these are the normal packages that we use daily as data scientists. You find IPython, there is Flask installed, there is somewhere I saw NumPy, there is Pandas, there is Pickle, there is Jupyter Lab, um, there is imbalanced land for imbalanced data sets. Yeah, so it is like a bundle that contains most of the packages that we have been using. But anyway, let me launch Jupyter Jupyter Lab so that we can see what's here. So I'm going to start a new notebook. I'm going to increase the size so that it is clear to you. Then to see if it's working, I'm going to import a data set. So Pycaret has lots of data sets. To try out Pycaret, or if you're learning machine learning and you're using Pycaret, if you're doing anomaly detection, you can use a dataset for anomaly. If you're doing association rule mining, you can use dataset there. So let's try to import a dataset here, and I'm going to say from Pycaret data sets import get data. Pycaret data sets. So I'm going to say my data is going to be get data, and then I'm going to choose a data set from the, I think there was juice. Yes, there is juice. There is juice data set, but why is it bringing a problem? Let me look at this error just for a second. Then I see what the problem is. I usually read these errors from down. Just also the SSL has a problem. This my certificates. Yeah, so there is a problem when I install Jupyter Lab on an environment and I'm trying to access data on an API. So what I'm going to do, I have solution for this. And my solution is I'm going to first of all import SSL. Yeah, it's there. Then I'm going to say SSL dot what? Dot create create default HTTPS context. Default HTTPS context being equal to SSL. This should be SSL dot create unverified context. So I'm like creating a context that is not verified. Should be this create unverified context. In case maybe you have the same kind of problem with you, you can do this. Then when I import the data, voila, it's there. So we have the data. So far you've seen how to install Pycaret, and now we have seen the data that is here. We can try to look at more data, but first of all, this data that comes in, which type, what is the type of this file that comes? It's a panda. So this is the pandas data frame. We can explore more about the data, for example, the heart. Yeah, and check what's there in the data. Yeah, so this is how you get started with Pycaret. In the next video, in the next session, I'm going to take you through I'm going to take you through functions. Yeah, we'll take you through data preprocessing in the coming videos, how you train, split, sample. It will be more following this documentation and seeing how we can use Pycaret to do machine learning. Till next time, have a great